Hola, muy buenas a todos y bienvenidos a mi canal. Y estamos aquí con La llamada de Cthulhu, juegazo que vimos en el E3, que estaba en proceso y del que, nada, sacaron hace unas semanas, puede ser, hace unas semanas, sí. Y le tenía bastantes ganas. Y como hemos terminado ya, bueno, he terminado el Tomb Raider porque no he podido llegar a subir del todo por problemas de configuraciones y demás. Así que me quito ese mal sabor de boca porque, madre mía, ojalá hiciera un vídeo sobre eso. Pero en fin, estamos aquí en la llamada de Cthulhu para coger y disfrutar un poquito. Como siempre, al igual que este tipo de juego, lo digo, hay que dejarse adentrar en el mundo que rodea este ambiente. Jugar sobre todo con los cascos bien fuertes, todo a oscuras. Y no tengo ni idea, ¿vale? Intenta evitar todo tipo de trailers. El único trailer que vimos fue el del E3. Así que con esto y un bizcocho, vamos a comenzar. Nueva partida. Y a ver qué tal. Capítulo 1. Agencia de Investigación de Pierce, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veterano de la Primera Guerra Mundial, ahora ahoga sus recuerdos en alcohol y somníferos. Ahora trabaja como detective privado, pero le cuesta encontrar un caso que le despierte de su letargo. Pierce debe encontrar un caso nuevo pronto o se arriesga a perder la licencia. Y imagino que ese va a ser el caso que nos van a dar para averiguar cositas de alguna secta o algunas cositas de esas. Y la verdad es que juegos de este estilo, los craftianos, pocos hemos tenido. El último realmente fue Bloodborne y lo petó rotundamente. Adéntrate en la locura. Si estoy loco, estoy de suerte. Que los dioses se apiaden de aquel que en su tozuda sensibilidad es capaz de conservar la cordura hasta el espantoso final. Vale. Acabamos de aparecer... Uy, la sensibilidad está un poco alta, ¿no? Espérate, vamos a bajarla. Juego, ¿no? Debería estar subtítulos, retículo, atención, sonido, controles, sensibilidad de la cámara. Vamos a bajarla un poquito más, todo lo que se pueda, porque telita, ¿eh? Uf, y con el mando se controla mejor la cámara. A ver, con el mando se controla mejor, pero es que prefiero jugar con ratón y teclado, la verdad. Para estos tipos de juego lo prefiero, sinceramente. Vale, acabamos de aparecer en una especie de cuevas o algo así. No tengo ni idea si esto es el protagonista o qué. Lo que sí que voy a hacer es... A ver, un segundín. Voy a bajar un poco el volumen del juego, porque me da que está un poquito alto, ¿no? Así, a lo mejor... Vale, yo creo que así. Vale, si no luego lo subo, lo bajo. Estamos en una especie de cueva. Hemos visto como un cadáver de un tiburón y como varios trozos de entrañas y cosas de... Me imagino que de peces. Vale, o sea que estamos en unas cuevas cerca de algún puerto, parece ser. Solo podemos correr. No tenemos acceso a ningún inventario ni nada, ¿no? No. Vale, nos han dicho agacharnos, me imagino que por aquí no, porque por aquí no podremos pasar. Correcto. Esto está cerrado. Vale. Y por aquí nos agachamos. Vale, por ahí es donde podíamos ir. Combatir la oscuridad. Tienes que alumbrar objetos específicos para interactuar con ellos. Pero ¿cómo alumbramos? ¿Qué? Ah, vale. Vale, alumbramos con esto, así. Vale, tenemos un cortapernos. Me imagino que para entrar por la puerta esa. Espérate que está el mando encima vibrando. Voy a desactivar el mando un momento, chicos, porque no sé qué coño era eso que está en el agua. Vale. No sé qué coño ha sido eso. Pero... Vale. ¿Qué coño? Ni este. Yo me imagino que estamos en una especie de sueño trascendental o algo. Porque si no esto... Ay, Dios mío. Sí, tenemos que ir por allá.
What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen.
No te resistas, has sido elegido.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Vale, lo ha soñado, pero me imagino que no habrá soñado del todo, ¿no? A ver, consultar tu diario. Agencia de investigación. Vale, el caso. Agencia... El médico no podrá decir cuantas veces quiera que ya no necesita el remedio para mantener a raya los recuerdos. El remedio, lo pone así tal cual, ¿eh? Pero yo sé que volverán sin paro. Cualquiera mañana de esta es probable que no me despierte. A pesar del tratamiento vuelvo a oír voces en mis sueños, pero esta vez son diferentes, desconocidas. Pueden brotar de la superficie desde las profundidades ancestrales e ignotas. ¿Qué criatura sin nombre es la que me llama? Vale, tenemos aquí las estadísticas de Pierce. La habilidad y la cordura. Wow. Vale. La elocuencia representa tu capacidad para influir en los demás gracias a tu don de palabra. Mejora esta habilidad para aumentar probabilidades de convencer a manipular a la gente en las conversaciones. Elocuencia, fuerza. Como veis, ahora mismo nuestros stats son estos. Medicina, novato. Vale. Ocultismo. Representa tus conocimientos en las ciencias oscuras. Obviamente es normal que tengamos 0. Psicología, ¿eh? Vale. Psicología, vale. Conocimiento de comportamiento humano. Investigación. Le hacemos representar tu talento para indagar. Obviamente tenemos bastante alto. Cordura. Trauma psicológico. Vale. Esto imagino que poco a poco tendremos menos. Vale, tenemos una descubierta que es las pesadillas. Estable, confías en tus habilidades y en tu mente cartesiana, así que dirigirás la investigación siguiendo los hechos, tus convicciones y tu percepción de la realidad. Tus conclusiones son lógicas y fiables, vale. Contra más vaya bajando la cordura, más vamos a... Se nos va a ir la pinza. Vale, esto es lo de que participó en la guerra mundial. La ofensiva Mosa, es uno de los pocos supervivientes del batallón, perdido, dado que las unidades estadounidenses que sufrieron grandes pérdidas por fuego de artillería de enemigos y aliados se vieron obligados a mantener su posición durante unos días, rodeados de los cadáveres de sus compañeros, sin comida ni medicinas, y sus compatriotas los dieron por muertos. Estos acontecimientos traumatizaron a Pierce. Ahora toma somníferos y alcohol para calmar las pesadillas que lo persiguen. Vale. Darkwater, me imagino sea el sitio al que vamos a ir. Pistas, inventario. Mi viejo mechero en el que le hice una inscripción en el recuerdo de la 77 División de Infantería de los Soldados Caídos en el Batallón Perdido. Vale. Conocimiento. Vale.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Vale. Los médicos me los recetaron cuando volví de la guerra y me juraron que se acabarían las pesadillas, pero desde hace tiempo han ido perdiendo efecto. Vale.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I used to be an avid reader.
Vale, igualmente el sonido está bastante alto, pero bueno.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Vale, caso cerrado.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Vale, el dueño bar que me contactó no le gustó la manera en que cerré el caso, pero cuando vives al margen de la ley no hay mucho con lo que atacar a un detective privado que tiene pruebas en tu contra.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
¿Y esto?
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Mejor lo desactivamos.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
¿Perdón? No beber.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Vale. Vale, tenemos 8 puntos ahora. Vale. ¿Qué sería? Vale, reparte tus puntos de personaje. Punto de personaje te permite mejorar la puntuación de una habilidad. Uf. A ver cómo hacemos esto, tío. O sea, ciencias oscuras. Joder, es que no sé muy bien qué podemos subir de aquí. A ver, elocuencia. Fuerza yo creo que 3 está bien. ¿Vale? Pero elocuencia para convencer o manipular personas. Ah, espérate, tenemos puntos. Vale. Vale, que nos han dado más. Vale, creía que eran puntos de plan 3, 8. O sea, por eso decía, uy, te puedes hacer casi todo. Pero... Vale, esto ya tiene más sentido. Percepción. Psicología, necesito 4. A ver, medicina no vendría mal. Me imagino que me van a hacer pupa, ¿no? Investigación. Vale, yo creo que lo vamos a dejar así. Validar, ¿no? Creación del personaje. Espérate, espérate. Ah, que te puedes quitar también. Te puedes eliminar cosas. No sé. Ay, que me constipo. Ay, joder, macho, disculpad, de verdad. A ver, me parece que así está bien. Yo no subiría nada más. A ver, podríamos bajar algo y subir la investigación. Pero la percepción es buena y la elocuencia también. Creo que como mucho la fuerza yo la bajaría. No creo que en este juego vayamos a luchar tanto. La verdad. Forzar... Ah, pero es que mira, es para forzar puertas o mecanismos también. Así como usar la violencia física o verbal durante las conversaciones. Pues vamos a dejarla así. Es que no sé muy bien.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Joder.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? A painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Un dossier, vale.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Vale. Una etiqueta de envío, es casi legible, pero entiendo parte de la dirección. Almacén 36 de Darkwater. Dice que el fuego empezó en el comedor y se llevó a toda la familia. La policía concluye que fue un accidente doméstico. Sin embargo, hacen hincapié en la fragilidad mental. Vale. De Sarah Hawkins. Un artículo sobre el matrimonio de Sarah y Charles, un hombre de negocios en la isla Darkwater. Llevan una vida solitaria con su único hijo, Simon. Vale. Vale. Este es el archivo. Vale.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Me imagino, antes de contestar, que si nos hubiéramos subido el tema de los mitos, el símbolo a lo mejor lo hubiéramos reconocido. Eso está bastante bien, de que cada persona que se haga la ficha del personaje pueda jugar de manera distinta. No hay que armarse este cuadro a la ligera. Respuesta desbloqueada. Esto por investigación.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Vale.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Yo creo que ya tenemos todas las pistas.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
A mí también me parece, pero bueno.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some info. Natural sciences, linguistics. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Vale.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
La verdad es que el cuadrecito telita, ¿eh? Creo que ya tenemos todo aquí, ¿no? Y hemos ganado un punto. Me imagino que depende de las cosas que hagamos, ganaremos puntos o no. Puerto de Darkwater, capítulo 2. Pierce toma el caso Hawkins. La artista maldita ha sido acusada de provocar el incendio que mató a su familia, incluida ella. La única pista es una perturbadora pintura que le dejó a su padre. En la etiqueta de envío figura la dirección de un almacén situado en la isla de Darkwater. Este lugar parece ser el punto de partida de la investigación de Pierce. La verdad es que tenía bastantes ganas de jugar este juego porque tanto bueno, ya solamente por temática Lovecraftiana ya vamos, a mí eso ya me mata. Pero la verdad es que no sé, tiene cositas, detalles que pinta para ser bastante bueno. Sí que sé que el juego es muy corto, que 5 o 6 horas te lo pasas, pero vamos. A ver qué tal.
We're almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
Vale.
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Vale.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Vale, vale, o sea,
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
vale. O sea que el juego nos va a dejar explorar todo lo que queramos, ¿no? Vale, eso me gusta. A ver, tenemos aquí Darkwater, un poco de información. Ir a hablar. Estas son, por así decirlo, misioncillas que tenemos, ¿no? Vale, lo tenemos aquí, Pierce. Vale, nos han dado un punto por si queremos subir algo de esto. Ocultismo, la verdad es que me vendría muy bien para el juego, pero no sé. La cordura la tenemos bien. Estas son las personas que conocemos ahora mismo. Lugares. Isla de Darkwater y el puerto. Oculto. Tenemos aquí la obra de Sarah Hawkins. Esta es el cuadro que pintó y que nos han enviado. Pistas. Las pistas que tenemos. Vale. Vale. pasar con este hombre? Pues imagino que con esto sí.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
¿Qué pasa aquí?
You can't do that.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Preguntar para hacer. Esos marineros saltean por nada.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
Ah, si tuviéramos algo de medicina.
Forget it. Nobody listens to
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not saying.
Pero cómo ha muerto, tío, hace poco. O sea, estaba aquí. La han subido viva o algo así.
Don't put that beast
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Vale.
Oh, yeah. It's a sign.
¿Y esta linterna? Vale.
Sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
There's nothing for
You
you
can
here
stay
either.
to watch if you want. You
Beatex.
can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. Let's see what a
Vale, parece que no nos quieren. Prohibido.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Vale, o sea que no se puede beber alcohol. Me parece correcto.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
¿Perdona? Probar con elocuencia.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Aquí no hay ley seca.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
Ay, no
We
sé,
all
hemos
knew she
dicho.
was
Joder,
famous
macho.
on the mainland.
I've got
Any...
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Vale, o sea que alguien les está previniendo de que puedan beber.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
¿Por qué?
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more.
Vale.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about it?
We all... And
No podemos decir nada más. Pero porque hay algo más que no
I've
sabemos
got
de ella. O sea, diciendo esto sabemos que podemos decir algo más.
That'll be all for now.
Vale.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
Vale, o sea que hay un manicomio cerca.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
¿Cómo? Tratando de dar water. Vale. También se encantaron las excedencias de la carne de la criatura. Vale. Almacén en alquiler. Señor Mars pone su almacén en alquiler a partir de junio a pasadillas pesqueras. Velada especial en la ballena velada. Vale. Has memorizado una nueva pista. Pesca milagrosa. Vale.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it.
It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
Aquí son muy supersticiosos, así que hay que ir con ojo.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
¿Y la señora esa?
What you looking at, stranger?
Que mira, forastero, pues sí que le gusta beber. ¿Qué hace usted en un sitio como este?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
What?
I told you to beat it.
Parece que no le hemos gustado. Vale.
You again.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege. Anything else?
That'll be all.
Vale, o sea que hemos llegado aquí con mal pie y ha pasado lo que ha pasado. Pues nada, nos vamos de aquí. Tenemos ahí una señora que parece que no le ha gustado lo que hemos dicho. O sea, parece que ligar con ella no ha funcionado. Y tampoco nos han servido bebida. A ver, yo pienso que vale, que aunque tú seas un borracho vas a tener que beber igualmente. Porque si dejas la bebida de un día para otro, eso va a ser malo.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Vale, los términos de nuestro acuerdo están bien claros. Mantener a sus hombres bajo control, provocarnos es un lujo que no puede usted permitirse. No hace falta que responda a este mensaje. Limítese a pagar a su portador, Cat. Me da que es la chica.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. Broken. This place seems half abandoned. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Vas a la opinión con él.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Vale.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Y una última medio borrada. El resto del documento está tachado. ¿Quién tendrá interés en ocultar esta información? Interesante. Vale. Uy, ha desaparecido el tío. Ah, vale. Joder, qué susto. Ha hecho que le veamos allí. Así que vamos a indagar un poco por estos lares. Vale, esto es de medicina. Vale. ¡Oh! Nos ha subido un poco la medicina. En principio, ¿no? Pistas. Darkwater. Tenemos ahí información sobre este tío. Y sobre la chica, nada aún. Vale. Y Pierce. Tenemos un puntito. J para ver la ficha del personaje. ¿Ves? Es que es lo que no sé muy bien. Pistas, Pierce. Vale, 22%. Vale, sí que se ha subido un punto. Vale. Perfecto. Sí, mira, ha subido un punto. Si no estaría a la par. Vale. Pues manda un puntito por haber leído el libro ese. Vamos a subir arriba a ver qué hay. Las luces estas me dan un mal rollo.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Con la pata de palo. Tenemos una pista sobre el tío ese.
What a macabre souvenir.
Y esta es la pata de su hermano. Vale, pues aquí no hay más pistas. Vamos a hablar con el tío. Ha sido una pena que no hayamos podido entrar al bar, porque dependiendo de nuestras acciones, ahora sabemos que hay consecuencias graves en el asunto.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Vale, pues nos han dado otro puntito. ¿Y la linterna esta no la podemos coger? Yo la cogía con gusto. Vale, podemos ir por allá y también por aquí. Así que aprovechemos y vamos a echar un vistazo por aquí.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Vale.
I shall take my leave.
Encontrar objetos escondidos. Habilidad de percepción te permite detectar objetos. Espérate. La cordura estaba ahí vibrando, no sé.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Buah, es que no se ve nada, tío. Ah, que eso es para subir. De verdad, chicos, no se ve nada hasta que no tengamos una linternita o algo. O sea, vosotros veréis como yo o menos.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. It looks like there's a way in under this grate. I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Según la percepción pone que aquí hay algo más, pero es que sin la puta luz no veo nada. Es que no se ve nada, de verdad, no veo nada. Y no quiero quitar la luz. Vale, mantener en alto las cargas pesadas. Vale.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Vale, lo que pasa es que esto donde se pone. Se pone a la parte de arriba, ¿no? Pone que hay otra pista más por aquí escondida. Espérate, vamos para arriba a poner esto, a ver. ¿Dónde puede haber algo más, tío? Es que no se ve nada, chicos, de verdad. Yo no veo nada. ¿Veis? Sale aquí como que aquí hay algo. Algo más. Voy a subir un poco el brillo ahora. Es que no veo nada, de verdad me está poniendo nervioso. Juego. Buah, creo que no se va a poder, ¿eh? No, no se puede poner más brillo ahora mismo. Ah, pues vaya putada. Engranaje.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Vale, ¿cómo he encendido el este? Espérate, vamos a ver los controles, porque a lo mejor ahí estaba el tema. Teclado. Recular luz. Botón central del ratón. Disparar. No sabía que se podía disparar en este juego. Pues por lo menos ahí ya tenemos luz, joder. Ya por lo menos... por lo menos ya alumbra algo, tío. Es que si no, no alumbraba esto nada.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Se ha roto. Vale, ¿y esto era para alguna cosa en especial? No sé. A lo mejor sí, para más adelante.
Well, well.
Hostia, qué susto me has
A
dado.
little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
¿Perdona?
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
¿Qué coño?
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Yo tampoco me lo esperaba. Qué hijos de puta. Qué cabrones que son, ¿no? Bueno, antes de ir a los almacenes vamos a investigar un poco más. Vaya hostia me han dado. Vale, pues por tener la percepción esa hemos podido ver ese objeto, pero no ha servido de mucho. Vale.
There. Hello, old friend.
Botella de licor. Kat sabe que le están robando licor. No tarda en averiguar quién es el responsable. Y cuando lo haga, no me gusta, ya sea, está en el pellejo de ese infeliz. Ah, amigo, o sea que podríamos intentar encaramar el licor a alguna persona.
Somebody's stealing from the bootlegger's stock of liquor.
Vale, vale, me gusta esto. Vamos a cerrar la puerta para que nadie me vea. ¿Esta no se puede abrir? No. Madre mía, me gusta que todas las acciones que hagas puedan tener todas sus consecuencias. Madre mía, ¿no? Vale, pues nada, pues hemos terminado por aquí. Vamos a para otro lado, a ver. Me gusta, me gusta. O sea, nos han dado bueno, nos han dado una paliza realmente por culpa de habernos metido donde no nos llamaban. Ahí es donde estaba la ballena, que parece que ya la están tirando al mar.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Cops, they can't understand.
Where do you think you're going?
Tengo que entrar en ese almacén.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Elocuencia, vamos a tirar por elocuencia.
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
No ha funcionado.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor.
Vale.
Leave him well alone.
Vamos a ir a verle, o sea que por mucho que me digas eso.
You again.
No need to get...
Vale, no podemos hablar más con él. Eso hay que tener bastante en cuenta, que tampoco podemos estar sacando respuestas de una persona cuando hablemos con ella. A lo mejor solamente podemos preguntarle por algo en específico.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
¿Pero qué dices? Si no hemos hecho nada.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
Indaga sobre la isla.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Vale.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
Vale, cada vez la que nos ha pillado
kill
antes.
each other.
Cat ya sabemos quién es, pero bueno. Vamos
Is
a
it Cat
preguntarle.
who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Vamos a preguntarle.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Vale.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Vale.
Peculiar.
Yeah, that...
It's not because it doesn't...
Vale, viven en el barco. Vale, pues ya
I've
está.
taken enough.
Well, see...
Hasta luego. Vamos a ver un momento la estatua, que han dicho que le han hecho algo, pero como nosotros hemos ido, o sea, cuando nosotros hemos ido no había nada extraño, pero si descubrimos alguna pista más para poder indagar en el caso. Ahora, ocultismo. Ah, que han escrito cosas. Ah, pero de ocultismo tenemos poco. Podríamos subirnos el ocultismo algo. Lo que pasa es que son 4 puntos. No teníamos 2 puntos. Ah, 2 puntos. Ocultismo son 4. No vamos a poder saber nada de eso, ¿eh? Y las pistas... Tenemos esto. Isleños. La chica. Esta es Cat, vale. Que es la que nos ha metido la paliza. Vale.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Claro, si supiéramos algo de ocultismo, sabríamos esas cosas.
I've no idea what it says.
Vale, me imagino que cuando tengamos más ocultismo, si nos lo subimos, podremos saber qué pone ahí. Pero, uff. La idea es ahora subir al... Meterse ahí. Y vamos a colarnos por ahí, por la izquierda. Tenemos que ir al almacén. Madre mía, estos viven aquí bajo el delite.
Who's this guy? No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the 2 soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
El pasadizo lleva al almacén de Hawkins. ¿Cómo? Esto es interesante.
What will Kat say when she finds out that it's you who are filching stock?
You've got no proof.
That's true. Apart from this little note from your friend here.
You didn't throw it away?
I couldn't know that someone was gonna force the lock.
What a So, what is it you want?
To get into the Hawkins warehouse.
That's all. Go on, then. And we never want to see your rat snout again.
Huh? Me imagino que por esta puerta podíamos haber entrado también. Ah, y esa es la otra parte del sitio, del almacén. Espérate. Primero vamos a subir aquí arriba. Ah, que está rota la escalera, vale, vale.
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Buscar ayuda para entrar al almacén. Vale, porque no
It's
tengo...
no use. The padlock won't give.
Vale. Buscar ayuda. Claro, no tenemos suficiente fuerza, por eso no podía abrir eso.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Vale, pero ¿cómo podemos abrir la puerta? Es lo que no sé.
Well, did you miss it?
I've taken enough.
Well, see.
Necesitamos algo para abrir la puerta. Cosas que... ¿Qué?
You again?
No need.
Joder. Buscar ayuda para entrar en el almacén. Objetivos secundarios. Buscar ayuda.
Stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Vamos ahora con esta, a ver.
You saw what happened. Don't hang.
It's
Well, at least
something.
with that.
Vale. Pues como no hablemos con el capitán Garfio este, a lo mejor la pata de palo me ha ido en algo, quién sabe.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
No tengo ni puta idea de qué hay que hacer. Salgamos con estos tíos.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Vamos a hablar con este, no sé.
You're back at... What can I...
Apparently the bootleggers...
They're part of the private prop...
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by...
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all... But I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type. You're back... What can...
Can you tell me...
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front.
Vale.
You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall...
So come...
Lo único que se me ocurre...
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Una letrina y ya está.
A souvenir from a more prosperous Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Se me ocurre, yo qué sé, que la pata de palo tenga algo Que me pueda servir, que no haya visto antes.
What a macabre souvenir.
Vale, pues no sé. Me imagino que podríamos haber entrado por otro sitio al almacén donde nos han pillado. No sé, vamos ahora con el tío este a ver si hay alguna forma de que nos... No sé, a lo mejor me da un anzuelo o alguna cosa. Que hay algo que no hayamos visto, no sé. Vamos a ir a echar un vistazo a ver. Pero no tengo ni la más remota idea de cómo entrar. Necesitamos algo más para poder entrar al almacén. Al menos estos tíos me dejan entrar. Lo que pasa es que nos hemos quedado luego atascados.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Joder. Hay que entrar por ahí. Tengo ni puta idea. No sé, tío. Vamos a intentarlo por otro lado. Que es lo único que se me ocurre. O sea, si no... Mira alguna guía o alguna cosa. Es que... De verdad. Es que para algo hicimos allá aquello. Para poder meternos dentro. Ya te digo, que... Pues nada, voy a buscar una guía o algo, tío. Es que de verdad que no sé muy bien. Call of Cthulhu. Voy a poner guía. A ver si... A ver. Buah, pero es que esto voy a tener que ver... Espérate. Esto voy a tener que ver aquí. A ver. Call of Cthulhu. Guía. ¡Hala! Vamos a ver algún vídeo de esta agradable persona. A ver cómo ha podido avanzar. Vale, esta persona fue al bar. Vale, pues nada, segundo episodio. Joder, pues hemos ido bastante más adelantados que él. Llevamos nosotros... Ah, bueno, llevamos 1 hora y 20. Más o menos estamos igualados. Vale, le ha pasado lo mismo. Le han dado una paliza como a nosotros. Vale. Uy, se ha quemado. Vale. Ha intentado entrar. ¿Cómo ha entrado? No entiendo cómo han podido. Han entrado haciendo lo mismo que nosotros. Pues no sé, yo no tengo ni puta idea, sinceramente. Dice, entrar, objetivo secundario, buscar ayuda para entrar al almacén. Buscar ayuda. ¿A quién coño busco yo ayuda? Es que no entiendo, de verdad. De verdad que no tengo ni puta idea de a quién. Aquí está todo investigado. Hemos intentado subir esto. Es que digo, a muy malas me meto por ahí. Pero... hay una pista que me ha dado el viejete cuando hemos dicho que nos han pillado. Diciéndonos que... sí, que podemos meternos por unos huecos. Pero claro, no sé dónde estará eso. Vamos a preguntar otra vez al abuelo, a ver. A ver si me puede dar una pista mejor.
You're back again. What?
A ver.
Can you tell me?
Look, I've already shown it to you.
Ya no me
It's the
deja.
one with the cop on guard duty out front.
Joder, qué pesado.
You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on my...
So,
No sé, a lo mejor... A ver, J. ¿Alguna pista? Buscar ayuda. Si pretendo avanzar con mi investigación debería buscar ayuda. Pues no sé aquí. Pierce. Forzar fuerzas. O sea, forzar puerta. Joder. ¿Cómo coño? No sé. Voy a ver el tío este cuánta percepción tiene y esas cosas. Que se supone que se ha hecho el personaje justo antes de irse. Ah, pero eso ha sido cuando la han llamado. Aquí. Vale, a ver. Tiene 3, 3, 3. Yo tengo aquí 2. Vamos a ver si con esto podemos entrar, no sé. ¿Podemos eliminar algún punto? No sé, tío. De verdad, ¿eh? A lo mejor es que se había puesto 50 antes y por eso había podido entrar. Bueno, espérate, cada vez el vecino se puede hacer gilipollas con el martillo. Es que esto es la polla, de verdad lo digo. Si sigue me muteo y sigo, pero de verdad. Deberíamos buscar alguna cosa, ¿no? Él había dicho que se podía entrar por alguna especie de entrada, no sé. O que buscáramos ayuda. Ayudas creo que no sé dónde. No tengo ni a más puta idea. De verdad lo digo, ¿eh? No tengo ni puta idea. El sitio este es que tampoco es que sea grande, pero... He dicho, busca ayuda.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Es un candado, pero...
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
¿Ves? Y parece que por ahí se puede ir. La cosa es cómo entramos ahí. Quiero decir, no sé. ¿Soy el único tonto que no ha podido acceder por ahí o qué? Tiene que haber alguna forma de meterse, no sé. Por algún agujero o alguna cosa. No sé si hay algún control que no he visto yo. Juego, controles, teclado, interactuar, luz, disparar. Fua, de verdad, no tengo ni idea. Vamos a hablar con el policía ese. Ha dicho que buscáramos ayuda.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now, please.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
¿Con quién hablo? Es que no sé. Solo me queda hablar con la gente del bar, pero la gente del bar no me hace ni puto caso.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high.
Este tío me
It's a
va...
book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Do you like...
We met...
That's...
What brought
The whale.
They all...
you exhausted?
You could say that.
Until the last.
The one of the
Eggs.
I heard the...
And all...
They were made... You shouldn't. We're not speaking it. There!
It's your proof that the miraculous...
I bid
Good enough.
No sé, tío.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm very serious. A whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you,
Vale.
if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Tengo que decirle que sí, es que no tenemos otra manera de entrar, así que...
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
Lo malo de
And the
esto...
police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Me imagino que si podíamos haber hecho alguna otra cosa para poder entrar. Pero vamos, yo mirando la guía esa que hemos visto, al menos el tío ese ha podido entrar abriendo la cerradura, no sé por qué nosotros no. Y tenía la misma percepción, o sea, la misma fuerza que nosotros y todo, o sea que no tengo ni idea.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Sí, pues si te das un poco más de prisa, amiga, sería maravilloso. Mírala.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Pero, en fin.
Oh, this place stinks.
Consultar el diario. Vale. Vamos a subir la fuerza, no sé.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Reconstrucción de escena, mantén. Dios, me estoy quedando ciego.
What happened here?
Me metí un puñetazo.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Maravilloso, ¿no? ¿Y esto qué es?
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Vale.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Almacén de Hawkins. La verdad es que da puto miedo. Muelles. Pistas. Esta almacén abandonada oficialmente desde la muerte de Charles Hawkins ha hablado en los tiempos... ¿cómo? En los últimos tiempos a un residente clandestino. Como testigo de diversos indicios, también cabe señalar la presencia de unas vendas manchadas de sangre que probablemente cubriesen una herida, así como la de somníferos y calmantes. Además, incluso a veces parece obsesionado por Sarah Hawkins, a juzgar por la presencia de varios documentos relacionados con su vida, como una fotografía y un recorte de prensa. Vale, de un cuadro a medio quemar procedente, según el agente, de la mansión Hawkins. Vale.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken.
Joder, macho, no funciona nada.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
¿Perdona?
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Vale. Capítulo 3. Jardín de la mansión de los Hawkins. Pierce consigue entrar en el almacén en el lugar supuestamente abandonado y sorpresa signos de ocupación reciente y una pintura parcialmente quemada. Su búsqueda se ve interrumpida por el agente Bradley, pero Pierce logra convencerlo para que se una a la investigación. El agente de policía acepta llevar al detective a la mansión de los Hawkins. Vale. Pues... a ver qué vamos a hacer aquí, ahora.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Vale.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Pues quiero seguir hablando.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
¿Cómo? Aunque solo sea para tranquilizar a Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
No podíamos habernos negado. ¿Qué hay aquí? ¡Hey! De forma de ballena. Pequeña ballena de madera. Hemos memorizado una pista. Joder. Pues hemos hecho bien en venir aquí. Vale, pues sigamos.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy and well sharpened. Sturdy and well sharpened. (1693). This house is much older than it seems, but the architecture seems too recent.
A lo mejor la remodelaron o algo así. Madre mía.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Is the caretaker still around? Evidence here suggests he is.
It's surprising indeed. Let's try to keep our eyes open.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary?
Poor kid.
Burnt painting.
Poor kid.
See Silas doing such a thing.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins. The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Vale, pues vamos a la casa mientras.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Podemos pillar la hacha desde aquí.
The axe is gone. I'd better be on my guard.
Oh my fucking god, ha desaparecido la hacha. Pues hay alguien aquí.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Oh,
Easy,
wow.
sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater. What do you think you're doing? So talk, and no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Joder, qué cabrón, ¿sabes? Digo, no sé, le quito el hacha al viejo este, pero... Ahora bajamos, quiero ver qué hay por aquí.
This gate is locked.
Vale. Me imagino que ahí es donde vive el viejete este. Vale, ahí está el hacha. A lo mejor puedo entrar por ahí, algo.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Joder. Yo creo que se puede entrar por aquí, pero... No sé. Como tampoco sé qué cosas se pueden hacer y qué no, pues no sé muy bien con qué libertades tenemos a la hora de hacer cosas. Bueno, vamos a la mansión ahora. A ver qué hay ahí.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Capítulo 3. Mansión de los Hawkins. Pierce y la gente de Bradley exploran los jardines de la mansión Hawkins. La familia yace en el cementerio de la propiedad, custodiado por Silas Winchester, el viejo guardés. Fiel a sus patrones, continúa vigilando el lugar armado con su hacha. Finalmente Pierce y Bradley logran tranquilizarlo y se hacen con la... Bueno, eso de que lo tranquiliza Bradley no sé yo, ¿eh? Pero bueno. Logran tranquilizarlo y se hacen con la llave de la mansión Hawkins. Entran en el muelle en busca del lugar donde se produjo el incendio. Y ahí es donde vamos. A ver qué tal. Ah, mierda.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
¿Qué quieres que te diga? A mí la luz esta... A mí no me parecen luces normales.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
estoy aquí como reconstruyendo estos hechos y no... Reconstrucción. Para reconstruir una escena, mantén pulsado. Ahora sí.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Creo que ella a lo mejor no quería comer la carne esa. Es que hay algo con el tema de la carne que trajeron las ballenas extrañas, ¿os acordáis?
Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Tiene que haber algo respecto al tema de la comida. Ella no quería comer. Y el niño tiró el plato a la mesa porque le dijo, a lo mejor se enteró la madre de que era la comida y le dijo, no comas eso.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control. But it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Vale.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Se pelearon.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Eso es verdad.
Did someone escape the fire?
A lo mejor sí que es cierto que alguien escapó y cerró la puerta.
Blood. This lamp was thrown.
Y entonces
This was no accident.
Sí, fue un asesinato.
This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
¿Y el policía dónde está?
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Someone deliberately set fire to this mansion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Ocupación sobre medicina y prácticas sanitarias.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Yo sigo diciendo que esto no es normal, estas luces, pero bueno.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
Según la percepción, aquí hay cosas, aún hay cosas.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Uy.
Dated 1818.
¿Ves? Aquí hay cosas. Lo que no sé es hasta qué punto... Ahí, hay una palanca. Vale.
A crowbar could prove useful.
Mira. Tenemos una palanca. Ah, pues tenemos ya todo. A lo que nuestra percepción refiere, claro.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Vale.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around
Vale.
the 14th century.
Pues al final la medicina, menos mal que no la hemos hecho, porque está por todos lados igualmente. O sea, si te juegas el juego luego, pues ya sabes qué subirte y qué cosas no. Yo imagino que va a pasar algo en algún momento.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess
Hija
of
de
the
Tártaro y
dead,
madre de Scylla.
daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colony. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Vale, pues aquí ya está todo. Vamos a seguir.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Como sabéis, siempre he abogado por su familia y por usted, máximo de los respetos. Parece que no puedo seguir cerrando los ojos ante el comportamiento de su señora esposa. Se me va a pasar por ir a aterrorizar a mi clientela. Sé que no alberga malas intenciones, pero creo que debería confiarla a los cuidados del Dr. Fuller. Vale. O sea, creían que estaba loca, ¿no? Pero realmente no está loca. Realmente algo pasaba, ¿no? Con ella, me imagino. Algo me dice que algo va a pasar justamente ahora.
boys' room.
Construcción de los hechos, pero si no veo nada. ¿Cómo quiere que reconstruya los hechos?
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Esto sí que da puto miedo.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills.
Somníferos.
Strong for an 11-year-old boy.
Joder.
What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Algo que la aterrorizó. Ya vamos a verlo nosotros. La llave se abre la puerta del despacho de Sarah Hawkins, que está escondida.
What will her room reveal about her?
Vale. Uy.
This door is locked.
Vale. Pues lo vamos a dejar justo aquí. Voy a cerrar la puerta. Pues vamos a abrir la puerta y lo dejamos ahí.
Perfect.
Bueno, aquí las cosas ya se van de padre, ¿eh?
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Bastantes libros.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
A mí lo que me da miedo es el ocultismo. Bueno, y esto ya ni te cuento, ¿sabes?
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Bradley? Is that you?
Bueno, chicos, ha sido un buen momento para parar el juego. Porque tengo que comer y no quiero saber qué va a pasar ahora. Pues nada, chicos, espero os haya gustado, comentar qué os ha parecido y nos vemos en el siguiente streaming. Así que hasta luego.